Shout out to Jessica Waddell and Peace Anukum. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for regular uploads and your chance to be included in shoutouts for future videos. Oh, and before we continue, I really like that name, Peace Anukum. Sounds cool. Hello everyone, I don't know if you're able to hear me. It is really loud here with all the waves, but this is the exact spot I come every few months to harvest seawater for my ocean bars that you see me make. And I'm actually been out for a few weeks. I haven't been able to top up my ocean breeze bars, and I haven't been able to make my Cinna breeze bars. And I'm working on like a nice eucalyptus one as well. So I've been needing to come here for a while. So finally I've waited for the flooding to settle, and now I'm here with my two bottles. I'll show you. You'll recognize these from my videos. This is the distilled water bottles. And I brought two with me. Usually I bring one, but this time I brought two. And I'm going to, I wish someone could hold the phone because I'm definitely going to fall down and trip and all those crazy things. The water here is really, really rough. This is the ocean, so that's why it is very rough. It's not like a bay. Usually bay beaches, the water is a lot more mild, but the ones here in Norah Head, I'm at Norah Head and Central Coast, it is really rough. The water can be very, very rough. But I've been here when, gosh, it's 1,000 times rougher. So this is actually really mild. So I should be okay. I shouldn't be falling in. Oh my gosh, I think you would laugh if I had someone here to hold the camera while I fill these two up, because yeah, definitely will be falling and making a fool of myself. And that's probably why I decided to come here 7 a.m. to minimize the embarrassment. But yeah, I thought I'll just do a quick video because it's just so beautiful here. And I really, really want people to see where I get my beautiful ocean water from. So yeah, I actually harvest it from these waters right here. It's a bit of sea foam at the moment. But the water here is absolutely crystal clear. I'm usually able to walk around, but it's high tide at the moment, so I can't do it. And it's dangerous because all rocks there. So it's high tide, so I'm going to be responsible and not go over there. So I'll stay over here, and I will what am I saying? I will fill my bottles. So I won't go too far in. I'm sure I'm going to fall, but everything's fine. Last time I fell, and lucky I didn't have my phone on me. I left it behind me there. And yeah, otherwise my phone would have been completely ruined. And this is the phone I use to actually film all my videos, so I better not lose this phone. Oh gosh, it's so nice here, really. Alright, so I just thought I'd just do a quick update. I think, well, next week's video, I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing. Making a few things during the week, so I'm sure one of them I will upload. But I think I'll be doing my Cinnabreeze bars because I have none of those left. And yeah, so I thought I'd just do a quick update. I'll probably update this video along with a lather test of some of my bars that I've made on my channel. And I'm sure all of you are aware. I'll probably either upload that this Wednesday with this video, or I'll just combine it to one video, or maybe the next Wednesday, so I'm not entirely sure as to when. But yeah, I thought I'll just show you like where I come. Little piece of heaven here, Norah Head, Central Coast. Right, so I thought I'll do a quick update on the water. Oh gosh, it's rougher than it looks. I definitely wet myself. The water came up to here and I was just standing over here. I wasn't really standing very far, and yeah, the water came up past my stomach. So I'm a little wet, but the walk on the way back I'll dry off, that's fine. Yeah, so if you've never harvested seawater before, like especially in those bottles, oh my god, it's harder than it looks. I've had many fallen and failed attempts in the past. So hilarious, oh my gosh. I wish you could see me struggle. Like there's no one I know here. Like there's a couple of people on the beach, but I wouldn't ask them to film my embarrassing moments. Maybe one day in the future you'll see me be a goof on camera. And yeah, so right now you don't see that. Oh gosh, so I thought I'll quickly just do a quick update. I've successfully bottled the water. And it's got some sand in it and some debris, but I filter that when I get home. Just a cloth filter. Actually, I use the cloth material, the one I use for squeezing out the milks. So yeah, it's great. And also I had to put my shoes up there. This is funny. I put it down there for a second just to put the bottles down, and the waves took my shoes. So I had to run after my shoes. So I managed to keep them dry. I think they're a bit wet. Yeah, they're bloody wet. Well, last time I was here I managed to keep them dry, and I was really proud of myself. And this time as well, but this time is a fail because I actually got them wet, so oh well, doesn't matter. Worst things can happen. Right, so I'm just going to sit here for a while and enjoy the view and the sounds, and I'm waiting till 8 a.m. because the cafe here doesn't open till 8 a.m. and it's actually officially, well, it's supposed to be 8 a.m. here, local time, but daylight saving, so it's going 1 hour back. So the moral of the story is I've had to wait 2 hours for my morning coffee. So alrighty, well, see you in the lather test video, which will be coming up. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As you see me before, harvesting ocean water, showing you where I actually get my ocean water down at up at Norah Head in Central Coast. It's such a beautiful area, and I thought I will do a video on lather tests because as you know, I make soaps in my videos, and I most of the time do it real time, maybe with a 1 or 2 week delay, and I'm not able to do lather tests because, you know, bar soap is not like liquid soap. So these are the bars that you've seen me make recently, so I will do lather tests for those, so then you can see how they perform. Right, so I'm hoping you can see properly, because I have to keep it widescreen, like widescreen, because when I filmed the beach, it's a widescreen and I can't have two different orientations in the same video. So I'm hoping it's not too weird for you. Right, anyway, so you see me obviously make the mishmash soap a couple of weeks ago, and that's one of the offcuts. So I haven't actually used it yet. It smells nice. It smells really citrusy, and you can smell the jasmine in it as well. Absolute. It's actually quite a pleasant smell. And I think it's worked out to be like 30%, 37% almond oil, 5% castor, like I think maybe 11 or 12% apricot kernel, and I can't remember the exact percentages, but each lather test I do, I will provide a plug in the top, so you can, if you want to go have a look at that particular video. So this is the mishmash soap that you see me make, with all the near expiring oils. And as you know, I don't like to make soap go to waste, so oh gosh, oh well, that's a beautiful creamy lather, and that's thanks to the sweet almond oil. It's got a really, really creamy lather, and I guess the apricot too. I mean, I haven't used apricot kernel in soap, and it has avocado in it as well. It's really creamy, as you can see. Really, really creamy. And yeah, that's one thing I'll point out. Since adding citric acid to my soaps here, and this is just water from the tap, the bubbles are white, whereas before they weren't as white. So it really, really helps with hard water. Like you can see the way it lathers up. I wasn't getting this bright white color in the past. So it's actually not reacting to all the heavy metals that are, and all the minerals that are in the tap water here. Yeah, so it's a beautiful, beautiful lather, as you can see. I'm going to make a mess here with water, but it's just to give a demonstration as to how they lather. So this is the mishmash recipe, beautiful lather, as you can see. Really, really nice. Let's wash my hands there. And yeah, great, excellent. Really creamy, really creamy. And here as well, you can see the bubbles are white as well. So that's when you know that if you have hard water and you start using citric acid and you find that your bubbles, just look like more of a translucent color, but then they start to go a bright white color after using citric acid, that's when you know it's really working. That's from my experience anyway. It's really, really working. So yeah, citric acid, hard water equals excellence. So let's just dry my hands, right? And this is, as you know, I've been using it. I absolutely love it. That's the double oat bar that I made recently, lavender rose geranium, the tall and skinny bars, and I made a ultra concentrated oat milk, so I did things a little different, and look, just so creamy. And of course citric acid as well. Look, even though with all the clays and all the colors going on, the lather, the bubbles and the lather are white. Just another example. So just really great. Really, really nice and creamy, beautiful. Oat milk is my absolute favorite to use in soap. So the difference with this oat milk that I made compared to all the oat milks I made in the past is I was doing like 250 grams of distilled water, obviously per kilo of carrier oil, and I always use 25% water to oil ratio. So I was doing 250 grams of oat milk with, and I mixed the sugar and the salt, and But what I did with this particular one, I wanted a 5% oat milk solution, so I did 1,000 grams of distilled water and 500 grams of oats, and I blended it up. It was very thick slurry type consistency after I blended it with the emulsion blender, just with the stick blender you see me use for soap. And yeah, so basically each cube per kilo. So when I do the big slabs, I use 6 cubes because it's 6 kilos of oil, and just beautiful and creamy. I actually find it more creamy. Right, so the next lather is, you remember that custom made soap I made, the coconut cloud? That's an offcut from that, from those that I made, which is very happy with the soaps. I'm really happy with how they turned out, and I have used a couple of them in the shower, the offcut. So yeah, I thought I'll just do a lather test on that, because since I made it as well, so I'm just testing the last few soaps I kind of made and done videos on. So this is 100% coconut oil. And sorry, I should add the double oat bar lavender and rose. That's 70% olive and 30% coconut. So as you've seen with that particular bar, it lathers incredibly well. So, and of course, 100% coconut oil, look at the lather. And citric acid as well. So citric acid, and so far the lather test I've done has citric acid. So beautiful, 100% coconut oil, as you know, rich and creamy, nice rich lather, beautiful. So beautiful, very hydrating. That's 20% superfat, which is my favorite. Absolutely love 100% coconut oil soaps. I just find them extremely nourishing. Alright, so we'll get the soap off those hands, and then I'll dry my hands again. And I remember someone commented on my last video, I can't remember who it was, I must have the cleanest hands in Australia. The last lather testing video I did. Right, so this is the lavender and linseed ones you see me make as well. I have a little bit left. I was just using an offcut for hand washing. And that's from, if I remember correctly, 30% coconut oil, 60% rice bran, 10% olive. And of course that's got citric acid as well, because I've got hard water here. Nice rich creamy lather, as you would expect from virgin olive oil and rice bran, because they are rich in stearic acid. Not extra virgin olive oil, virgin olive oil is the second and third pressing of the olives, and they generally got higher amounts of stearic and palmitic acid in it, which helps with hardness as well. So yeah, so it's just a nice creamy lather, great skin feel as well. I'm really surprised with how nice rice bran actually feels. I've only been recently playing around with rice bran oil, otherwise I would not really have tried rice bran at all. I never thought to try it, I just always kind of, stuck with the main oils. The olive and the coconut and all the butters and all that sort of stuff. Right, and as you know, 100% coconut oil bar here, the Ocean Breeze bars, and that's what I use to make these bars, the ocean water at the beginning of the video that I harvested. That goes into making these particular bars. I made quite a lot of these, so actually this is a really great example. This doesn't have citric acid, because when I make soaps on my videos, as you see, I might film one or two slabs, actually mainly one slab. I'll just film one slab, but what I do is I actually make quite a few slabs, and I still have quite a bit left of these, because I did make quite a few slabs. So these particular ones don't have citric acid, but can you see the difference in the color of the bubbles? So it's like a more gray, like soft white, like an off-white color. And you've seen with these 4 bars here, they had citric acid. They were really bright white. And yeah, so I just thought I'll point that out, which is great. These 2 here don't have citric acid, so you'll see that the color of the bubbles are a lot duller compared to the ones that do have citric acid. So I'm really happy actually that I had bars, and you've seen the difference between, you know, the ocean breeze and the coconut cloud, when they're both 100% coconut oil. And yeah, so it really does just make a difference in lather, and it's just a much richer lather if you have hard water and, you know, you have sodium citrate in your bars. Makes a really big difference. And just for you that don't know what sodium citrate is, that's what citric acid turns into when it's reacted with lye. It turns into sodium citrate, which is a chelating agent, a natural chelating agent, of course. The synthetic chelating agents you see in some other soaps, they're like tetrasodium EDTA and a couple of other ones. I can't remember on the top of my head what they're called. But yeah, so that's a chelating agent, sodium citrate. And this is the triple coconut bars. So with the ocean breeze bars, I use the ocean water in just like, you know, get like a container like this. And then I put coconut chips in and I make my own coconut milk from the ocean water. So that's for that. And for the triple coconut bars, I use the coconut water to make coconut milk. Hence triple coconut, because it's got coconut oil in it as well. So this doesn't have citric acid. So you'll see that the bubbles, it lathers up beautifully. This is again, a cocoa olive recipe, 70% olive, 30% coconut. And you'll see that even though it's a great lather and everything, no problem, but it's not, the lather it's more of like an off-white color. You know, you can see it's just off-white. I don't know if the camera's showing it, you know, like, I don't know if I can do a side-by-side. Let's see if I can lather my arm up. Let's see. Yeah, lather. Yeah. Need to get a lather going. Okay. I'm hoping that you can see the difference in color. So that's without citric acid, and that's with citric acid. So it's a more of a really bright white, and that's without citric acid. So that's what I've found. And I instantly noticed that, especially with the dish and laundry bars. They're also 100% coconut oil, but 0% superfat. And look at that. This is from the coconut water. Just creates such a beautiful lather. Well, obviously the coconut milk and the coconut water, and just all the ingredients just working really harmoniously together. So that's the triple coconut bar. So I'll just throw that lather. Look at that bowl. That bowl's just got full of bubbles in it. Yeah, so nothing exciting today. I just thought I'll update everyone on the lather tests of the last few bars I've made. The shaving recipe, I did a lather test at the end of that video. And whenever I do liquid soaps, I always do a lather test at the end of that video too, because liquid soap, when it's finished cooking in the crock pot, you can use it straight away. So whereas bar soap, you generally have to wait, 3 to 4 days for the saponification to complete. But you generally wouldn't want to use it before the week period. So that's why I don't generally have the time actually in the video to do the lather test. I have to wait like a couple of weeks. So every few months or so I'll do a lather test video. I think I have 2. I can't remember if I did 1 or 2 in the past. Well, this will either be the second one or third one. I'm pretty sure it's the second one. And yeah, every few months I'll do one to show like all the bars I've made in the past, like offcuts and stuff, to see how they perform and see like across the board. like this one is a really heavy soft oil recipe. Like it's got a lot of almond oil in it, and apricot kernel and avocado and olive. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't have olive. Actually, I left the olive out of that one. So it's really, really soft oils. And I know apricot, sweet almond, and avocado are really soft oils and soap. So you see that across the board, one thing consistently amongst them all is they all have excellent lather, and they all perform really well in the shower. And none of them will dry your skin out. So it's just, even though they're totally different ingredients, you can achieve magnificent lather by, just adding great additives like, sugar and sodium lactate. And they all contribute to just amazing lather. So they're very inexpensive. And it's just something I really highly recommend you use. And of course, sodium citrate will extend the life and the use of your soaps as well. So even if you have soft water, just use it. Like, just use 1% even if you have soft water, because it's still, so anything with sodium, it means salt. So sodium lactate, sodium chloride, which is salt, just normal like table salt or, pink salt. Sodium citrate, anything with sodium in the front of it will add to hardness and longevity in your bar. And that's why sodium hydroxide is a salt. That's why it creates bar soap, hard soap, not like potassium hydroxide, which creates a gel type paste, So anything with sodium in front of it will add to the hardness and longevity of your bar. And anything that has natural sugars in it, whether it's, it's using coconut milk, coconut waters, any type of vegan milks like oat, almond, coconut, even goat's milk, fresh, either fresh or powder, doesn't matter. All the sugars in there will contribute to a rich hydrating lather. So yeah, all different recipes you've seen, all great lather, high skin conditioning properties. And yeah, I just thought I'll just show you that you don't have to use expensive ingredients to make beautiful handmade soap, or soap for the body or soap for cleaning. You can definitely soap on a budget, and that's why I've kind of been doing videos on with rice bran oil and all these different types of oils that are relatively inexpensive depending where you are compared to olive. And you can really get your cost price down if you use rice bran, and it still makes a beautiful bar of soap. So yeah, I thought I like bringing everyone along with me when I try different recipes out and do lather tests as well. And yeah, so that's this weekend's video. I know I did say I'll probably, I responded to some comments that I will upload a video on Wednesday, but I have been actually quite busy this week, so I wasn't able to do 2 videos. I only do 1 video a week, but I was going to do this lather test midweek, but I'm going to put this up for this weekend. And then next weekend I'll be making, I've already filmed it actually, but you won't see it until next weekend. The Cinnabreeze Ocean Bars. So it's like this one, the Ocean Breeze, but I'll be using citric acid obviously in the Cinnabreeze bars, and I will be using the ultra concentrated version of the coconut milk, because now I'm doing all my milks ultra concentrated. So I'll do 1,000 grams of distilled water to 500 grams, or whether it's almonds or oats or coconut chips. And that's how I've been doing my milks from now on, because it saves a hell of a lot of space in my chest freezer, and I just need a little bit per batch, so it's just great. It's just a really economical way of doing your milks, which I will do videos in the future as well. So maybe in a fortnight, in 2 weeks, I'll do a probably, judging by how much I'm going to make, I'll probably need more oat milk. So that's just an estimation. So it could be either coconut milk or oat milk, but that will be in a couple of weeks. So you'll see me do that. And of course, when I make my oat milk, you can expect a double oat bar recipe that I make. Alright, so anyway, I'll stop rambling on. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Happy soaping. Bye for now.
Thank you.